Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. I am hanging in the sun, thawing out. It feels so nice. I just spent the night in my Viking tent behind me. In fact, I did a two-part video on it. So check that video out. They're a little bit longer. This one's probably going to be a little shorter. I'm just going to chat with you. And in fact, I'm going to go get my tea. And I'll be right back, and let's chat. Last night I had some ideas about some things and some thoughts, and sometimes I just like sharing them with you. I love my little fold-up chair. It comes in handy for sure. I got Rocky with me this time. Oh, it's not as warm as I thought it would be. It's cooled down. It's really cold out. It's probably in the 20s. But that's okay. I don't mind warm tea. Are you having a good day? Today's a Sunday for me. Also means the day that I return back home to the city. My fire is going out. So everything's getting colder and colder now. That kind of happens when the fire goes out. So last night I was thinking about making a fresh start, and a lot of what you guys have seen on my journey is you're watching me making a fresh start. I got divorced, and then I purchased this land, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with it at first, but it's turned into this whole journey of my life and this new start. And I want to thank you for joining me, and a lot of you have been inspired, and I love seeing all the letters that I'm getting from you, and emails and such, that I have inspired you to start your fresh start as well. A lot of times we make mistakes, and I'm one of them. I make a lot of mistakes. But the thing is that we learn from it, instead of just thinking that we just failed. We learn from it. We learn what we want. I know, I'm guessing that's really loud. Rocky drinking right now. He's been eating snow this whole time. And so I keep bringing a bowl of water, which keeps freezing. And then I gotta go heat it up. And now he's finally drinking his water when I video. Okay, where was I? Fresh start. And that's what this whole thing is a fresh start. And if that's what you're looking for, is a fresh start, I think my channel is a pretty good channel for you. Again, I always say this, you don't have to do what I'm doing. You don't have to build a Viking tent and stay the night at 13 degrees and do winter challenges and summer challenges and backpacking and hiking. You don't have to do that. I don't know what your fresh start means to you. I just know that this calls me. Like this right here, being in the wilderness, calls to me. And I got some pretty big decisions that I'm in the process of making right now that I don't want to quite share yet. And in fact, I don't know when or if I'll share it. I probably will share it. I know me, I'll share it at some point, but I have to make sure that this is really what I want to do, and it regards my path and my journey, and I'm a planner. I've always been a planner. Do you see it snowing? Isn't it beautiful? Got a little ADD going on today again. So anyways, I wrote some notes down as I was sitting there, laying in the tent, and just kind of dozing off a little bit. And I was writing some notes down of some stuff that I wanted. Again, I have a big decision coming up. Financially, it's a really big decision, and it will change the course of my lifestyle. And I just want to make sure that, that's truly what I want. So I wrote down some kind of notes and some thoughts. Look at oh, he just always wants loves, doesn't he? I wrote about that, change is, that change is a discomfort. Anytime you make a change, it's pretty uncomfortable for you. Well, it is for me. When I make a change in my life, it's uncomfortable for me. So, like, if I were to sell my house in the city as much as I want to, it's very uncomfortable for me to do that because it means something's different. And I am the type of person that I know it's not greener on the other side, so it's a little scary for that kind of stuff. I'm just reading a little bit. Sorry, Rocky saw something and started growling. Buddy, dude, I've been petting you all morning. All morning. Yes, no, don't push me. You've been getting loves all morning. So change is part of my journey, and you have to take a risk in order to do it. And there's so many people out there that will say, hey, I really want to do this. I want to travel around the world, or I want to go sailing across the Pacific, or whatever it may be, but then they don't do it, and it's like one of those things. It's like when I'm on my deathbed, I want to say I have done everything I could possibly do, instead of saying I wish I did this, and a lot of times to complete some goals you have to have finances for it. I understand that. Some goals are little goals. Like, for example, my goal was to... Rockies, go on. Go to your bed and lay down. Laying on my boob. Anyways. Where was I? Rocky, you distracted me again. You gotta take risk. That's what it is. You gotta take risk. And I'm in the process of making a decision to take a big risk. Now I remember too, is that, you might have goals. Like my goal, again, was to have 35 acres and a river going through it and build a cabin on it and have hiking on my land. I'm not able to afford that. So I have 2 acres. And a residential area that I camp on. No cabin, but a tent. It's baby steps. But, you gotta take a risk in order to make that change and to start your new journey, and when you're starting over. And if you've been kind of in the same situation as me, where you've been divorced, you're getting this opportunity. Not saying divorce is a good thing. Sometimes it is, I guess. But you're given an opportunity to start over. And you're given an opportunity to create your own life that you have power to create. And that's kind of what I'm doing. You know, I'm creating a life that I've always wanted. And again, I'm doing it in baby steps. This is not a cabin. This is a tent. But I'm having a great time doing it. And it's been a lot of fun. And I don't plan on stopping. I don't plan on stopping this. So if you think my decision is based on that, no, that's not it. I don't plan on moving or anything like that. It's just, I got a big decision to make, and it's been on my mind. And then I was thinking that sometimes other people are going through the same thing, you know, where you have a big decision to make or you see a change in your life. I always say that my life changes about every 4 years. And I'm hitting that 4-year mark next year for a big change, so for a big decision. And I think I already know what it's going to be. And I'm excited about it, but also nervous and scared. And, you know, you always kind of question your decisions you make, but you could always change your mind and do something different. This is just a little chat. I just wanted to do another little video for you while I was out here. And this is just a little chat because it was something that was on my mind. And you know, leave a comment below if you're in the process of starting over, or maybe you want to start over, you know, and you just don't know where to start. You got to take a risk. That's how I see it. You got to take a risk, and you might not. If you have big dreams of owning a $1 million home, you know, maybe downsize that a little. You know, so that you can afford to do it, but you're not just sitting around waiting for something to happen. And that's kind of where I was feeling. It's like I'm just waiting for something to happen, and I don't want to wait anymore. I just want to do it. And so there you go. It's a beautiful day. It was snowing earlier. It's so weird to see it snowing when there really isn't a cloud in the sky. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you on the next video. And subscribe if you like just chatting with me. So I'll see you later.